now we have this concept, which is kind of machine learning operations. So could we now move to the part when, we are designing the models, having fun, etc., and to applying those models in the production on a daily basis? How would you kind of describe this part? Because this is a totally new beast for most of us.
So I think models running in production, they existed even 10 years ago. If you create a model, you can find a way to launch it in production. But what kind of problem you would have, it would be stability. Sometimes maybe for some reason, it would stop working. So that can happen. Now, MLOps try to avoid of these situations, how to make everything more robust, especially in production. Because sometimes you cannot have no prediction. So in simple terms, you want to have several environments. One is for your sandbox. Usually we call that sandbox, or sometimes people call it development environment, for this playing. And you can do anything you want in that environment without impact to your production, because it's a completely different, isolated environment. And whatever you do, it's impossible to break that production environment. They have to be separated in some way. And then once you build your toy and you're happy with it, it has to get through some testing stages before getting into that production environment and exchanging the currently existing model. Because what usually used to happen before MLOps, you would create a model, you would launch it, it works fine, but sometimes something then would change. Either you retrained the model, you maybe added new features, then deployed it to this production, fake production, and then maybe those features don't exist in that production environment and it would fail. So here you are trying to ensure that this does not happen. And how do you ensure that? So you have this sandbox environment, then you train the model and you move it to staging environment, which is exact replica of production. So in staging, you can do the testing. If in staging environment, the model runs and it runs fine as you expect, it means it will also run in production. And only at that stage, you then move a model into production.